Hey guys, just gonna do a little how-to video on plastering. It's something I haven't done for a while, so keep in mind that this one, the extra rooms in our house that need to be plastered and painted. Brother moved out a few months ago, so we're gonna try and clean it up a bit and get it spruced up a bit. As you can see, I've already started by cleaning up the crack. What you do is you sort of make a V shape on the inside. It's a little hard to see, but it V's down into the middle. You can see how wide the crack is there, but it's because I made it wider. And you try and do that all the way down, wherever the crack goes, and it keeps going a bit farther. Like this crack ended probably about there, but I cut a bit more. It just helps keep it from restarting again. Up here, same thing. By the way, I'll stand back and you guys can see what. It's one of the dormers where room is the attic's up there. And it's all here because the house is settling still, so we have the same problem. Anyways, you guys choose the right material for the job. This one we're using a ready mixed multi-use one. I'll give it a sec to open up. But that's basically what it looks like. By the way, tool to scrape out thing, I just use a box cutter. Works one of the best. You can also use a scraper, which I do have. I used after just to get any pieces that stuck out, and a blade scraper, which is exact knife on the end. So you have two. With first one is a wide one when you do the final pass, or at least the middle pass. This one's to get the goop on the wall. Let's start with putting some goop on the wall. I'm not going to do too much because I don't have too much time right now. I just want to get this work done. And here's about the consistency. If you mix it yourself, it should be quite a thick mix depending on what you're doing. So you just take a bit on the end of your trowel. Let's start here, and you just first push it into the hole. I'm a novice at this. This is just stuff that I've learned over the last while. And you scrape along it to flatten out the area. This is just getting the stuff into the hole. Use the small one for that. Use the wider one to feather out the edges and make them look a lot neater. Anyways guys, I'll show you sanding and the tool we use for sanding. I bought a new tool to get the best results. But that's what your first layer should generally look like without these ridges there over here. Aside from that, that's the basics of starting plastering. I may show you painting later on, but that's probably not something I'm going to take on. Anyways guys, have a good one, and talk to you later.